Hey guys, this is Mr. Andrew B1998 back with you once again. It's time for part 2 of my VeggieTales VHS collection, the 2000 through 2006 tapes for 2015. It's a 2015 edition. I'm going to start off with this 2003 Warner Brothers Vhs of VeggieTales Esther the Girl Became Queen, which I got this tape at the Holland Rescue Mission thrift store in Holland, Michigan, back on May 24th, 2014. It's got over 40 minutes of VeggieTales fun. Here's the spine, character profile of Esther, the top, the other spine, back. It's got all the same information. It's got a sticker label, ink label. It's got a print date from July 7th, 2003. It's printed 3 days after Independence Day. Now we have 3 Lyle the Kindly Viking VHSs from 2001. It's a Word Entertainment VHS. This is the first copy. I got this tape from the Steen Wykes back on June 2nd, 2013. After an open house for some graduates. It says VeggieTales a smash hit, says Newsweek. Here's the spine of Lyle, the top, the other spine, and the back. And it says Sunday morning value, Saturday morning fun. What people are saying about VeggieTales is eye-popping animation, says Parenting Magazine, and well-crafted and entertaining, says Detroit News. And the special one features the Larry's high silk hats. It's a tape with an ink label. It's got a print date written in invisible ink from September 14th, 2001. Here's another copy that is a green tape. I got this tape at the Samaritan shop in Fayetteville, Arkansas, Rogers, Arkansas, back on August 20th, 2014. It's a nicer shape. It does have a little bit of writing on it in the case, but it's no big deal. It's got the same label. It's got a different print date, written in invisible ink from March 7th, 2001. And then here's another extremely rare copy it's a black tape. I got this one at the Salvation Army thrift store in Holland, Michigan, back on March 8th, 2014. The label, it's the same. It's a black tape. It's got a print date written in invisible ink from June 10th, 2002. That's what's so rare about this Lyle VHS 2002 print date in there. And now I have 2 2001 Lyrick Studios VHSs of the show. Yep. This is the first copy, which I got at the Samaritan shop in Rogers, Arkansas, back on July 10th, 2012. Here's the spine, character profile of Lyle, the top, the other spine, back. It's all the same information, except it says Lyrick Studios on there. It's got the same symbol, except it says Lyrick Studios instead of Word Entertainment. It's got a print date from October 16th, 2001. It's the second copy. I got this tape after church on March 3rd, November 3rd, 2014. November 2nd, 2014. This one comes in a rental case. It came in a rental case, I should say. Print date for this tape is February 22nd, 2001. Next is a 2002 new Warner Brothers VHS of VeggieTales Lyle the Kindly Viking. It's got the same critic review as on the 2001 VHS. It's the spine profile of Lyle, the top, the other spine, the back. It's got everything the same. except it's got a little bit of a different ink label. It's got a print date from October 29th, 2002. It's printed 2 days before Halloween. This next one is a 2003 Everland Entertainment VHS of the show. It's got 43 minutes of VeggieTales fun on this tape. It's the spine file, top, the other spine back. Everything's the same. Nothing changed in the critiques in the back. It's the same way. I think it's got a print date written in invisible ink. Probably January 13th, 2003. Next up, this is my 2001 Everland Entertainment VHS of VeggieTales, The Ultimate Silly Song Countdown. I got this tape after church on July 7th, 2013. It says, "See, silly song fans have spoken." Here's the spine, character profile of Pirate Larry, the top, the other spine, the back, and it says Sunday morning values, Saturday morning fun. Warning, this tape contains high doses of extreme silliness. It's hosted by the pirates who don't do anything. It's a tape with an ink label. It's got a print date written in invisible ink from September 20th, 2001. Here are two 2001 Hit Entertainment VHSs of it. This is the first copy, which I got at the Goodwill. Forgot to mention this Lyle VHS I got at the Goodwill store in Holland, Michigan back on January 4th, 2014. I got this Lyle VHS at the Holland Race Commission Thrift store in Holland, Michigan back on February 8th, 2014. Now this first copy of the Ultimate Silly Song Countdown 2001 Hit Entertainment VHS, I got this tape at the Goodwill store in Holland, Michigan back on August 2nd, 2013. It's a spine from Pirate Larry, the top, the other spine, the back. It's got all the same information. It's got the same label, except it says Hit Entertainment instead of Word Entertainment. And the print date is July 7th, 2001. Here's the second copy, which I got at the Goodwill store in Holland, Michigan, back on April 9th, 2014. Yeah, I got this tape for backup, in case my other copy breaks. It's got the same label. This tape was printed July 27th, 2001. So, these two tapes were both printed a day apart. And here is a 2002 Warner Brothers reprint, which I had this tape for an extremely long time. It's the spine from Pirate Larry, the top, the other spine, in the back. And it's got all the same information. It's got a different ink label. It's got a print date from August 31st, 2002. Next is a 2003 Warner Brothers VHS of it, which I got this tape at a garage sale back on July 13th, 2012. It's got over 50 minutes of VeggieTales fun now. There's the spine from Pirate Larry, the top, the other spine, and the back. It's got all the same information. Sorry about that. That sneeze just came to me. I don't know how. It's got the same label as on the 2002 VHS. Print date is February 15th, 2003. So it was printed a day after Valentine's Day. Printed a day apart from Nathan Beatty's copy as well. Next up is a 2002 Hit Entertainment VHS of VeggieTales Heroes of the Bible, Lions, Shepherds, and Queens Oh My. I got this tape at the Goodwill store in Holland, Michigan back on January 4th, 2014. Okay, here's the spine. Character profile of Dave, Mordecai, Esther, and Daniel. In the back, it says, "What do you get when you cross vegetables with classic Bible stories?" Also says Sunday morning value, Saturday morning fun. It's got 75 minutes of fun. It's got Daniel in the Lion's Den from Where's God When I'm Scared. It's got Dave and the Giant Pickle, and it's got Esther, the girl who became queen. It's the tape. It's got an ink label. It's got a print date from January 28th, 2002. Nathan B. Heaney. Since you don't have this tape, I recommend you go out and get this. Just a recommendation. I'm not telling you to get it. I think it's just a good suggestion. Next, this is a 2002 Everland Entertainment VHS of VeggieTales Heroes of the Bible, Stand Up, Stand Tall, Stand Strong, which I had this tape for an extremely long time. It's the spine fall of Rack, the Hank, Junior, Josh, and the annoying P. Beck says, what do you get when you cross vegetables with classic Bible stories? It also says Sunday morning value, Saturday morning fun. It's got 75 minutes of fun. It includes the story of Little Lou from Are You My Neighbor? It's got Rack, Shack, and Minnie. It's got Josh and the Big Wall. It's a tape, an ink label. I think it's got print date written in invisible ink. Let me see. Probably December 10th, 2002. And now we have the 2002 Hit Entertainment VHS of Stand Up, Stand Tall, Stand Strong. I got this tape at the Goodwill store in Holland, Michigan back on May 18th, 2014. It's got the same casing. It's a bigger case, I know. It's a black tape instead of a green tape. It's got a print date from March 23rd, 2002. And before I move on to the next tape, I'm going to show you these ads that came with this Heroes of the Bible tape. The 2002 VeggieTales film, and Jonas, a VeggieTales film from 2002. I'll be showing that one soon. But first, I'm going to show you the sing-along video. It's called the 2002 VHS of VeggieTales, Jonas, Sing-Along Songs, and More. I got this tape. Yeah, my Aunt Dottie gave this tape to me back on July 9th, 2012. It's featuring 4 new songs from and inspired by Jonah, a VeggieTales movie. Here's the spine, character profile Khalil, the top, the other spine, back, and it says Sunday morning value, Saturday morning fun. Go behind the scenes for a special sneak peek into the making of Jonah.
Andrew, where are you?
Downstairs making a video.
Andrew.
I said I'm downstairs making a video. And then it's hosted by Bob and Larry, featuring songs performed by Chris Rice, Newsboys, and Anointed. The tunes include Message from the Lord. It's the fully animated song from Jonah. It's got the Pirates Are Not Doing Anything Redux. It's a funky new musical remix to funky footage. It's got Viking medley featuring Vikings, Look Off, and My Share from Lyle the Kindly Viking. It's got Belly of the Whale, live music video featuring Newsboys in concert interspersed with scenes from the film. It's got Billy Joe McGuffey. It's a live music video featuring Chris Rice leading kids in the Twipple class. It's got Second Chances, a fully animated song from Jonah. It's a tape, then ink label, the green tape. It's got a print date. I don't see I can't really see a print date written in invisible ink. Maybe February 7th, 2002. I mean 17th, 2002. Maybe a little bit earlier. Or June 17th, 2002. And here we have 3 copies of VeggieTales Star of Christmas 2002 Everland Entertainment VHS. This is the first copy. This is my childhood copy. I had this tape for an extremely long time. I got this tape for Christmas in 2002. Okay. Here's the spine. The back. And it says Sunday morning value, Saturday morning fun. It's a tape. Then an ink label. It's a green tape. It's got a print date written in invisible ink. Print date from September 30th, 2002. It's in invisible ink. Second copy. I got this tape at Potter's House Thrift Store in Fayetteville, Arkansas back on July 1st, 2013. See? It's got the exact same casing. It's got the same label, but it's got a different print date written in invisible ink. I think it would be... I don't see it. Probably November 7th, 2002. That's my guess. Here's the third copy, which I got after church on July 7th, 2013. I do believe it's got the same label. It's got a print date written in invisible ink from September 29th, 2002. And here are 3 copies of the 2003 VHS of Jonah VeggieTales movie. This is the first copy. Yeah, I got this tape from the Vhs back on January 20th, 2012. This is playful, high-spirited, and unmistakably amusing, says the LA Times. It's the spine file of Khalil the Caterpillar. Back says laugh out loud lunacy. Joe Hayden of San Francisco Examiner. It's one of the year's most entertaining films. Delightful, imaginative, and stunningly original, says Michael Medved of SRN Radio Network. It also includes never-before-seen outtakes. They're hilarious as well. Didn't say that. It's a tape, an ink label. It's got a print date written in invisible ink. February 8th, 2003. Second copy. Got this tape from the Snyder. Here's after church on January 5th, 2014. Has the same casing. It's got the same label. It's got a different print date written in invisible ink from February 2, 2003. It's the third copy, which I got this tape at the Goodwill store back on November 22nd, 2014. It's got the Goodwill store in Holland, Michigan. Oh yeah, and it does need some rewinding done. It's got a print date from February 3rd, 2003. And here is a very rare activity kit. It's a very veggie family adventure. It includes the 144 page book, 70-minute video, magnetic frame, tabletop map, and an iron-on decal. It's only got the 144 page book and the 70-minute video. I'm just going to show you the 70-minute video today. not the 144 page book. It's easier just to show the tape. Here's the tape. The ink label's a green tape. It's got white ink on a green tape. It's got a print date written in invisible ink. February 7th, 2002. I did not know that it was a 2002 tape. I thought this was a 2003 tape, but I was kind of wrong. It's okay that if I'm wrong. And here are 2 copies of The Wonderful World of Entertainment 2003 VHS. This is the first copy, which I had for a long time. This one I put into a clamshell because the case was in bad shape. It's the spine, character profile, Larry. The top. And it says Sunday morning value, Saturday morning fun. What is Autotainment? It's featuring Junior Asparagus, Paul Grape, the French Peas, plus other veggie friends, and the cartoon shorts Lunch, and Binky the Opera Singer. It's a tape. The ink label's got my name and my last initial written on there. So that print date written in invisible ink from April 15th, 2003. And here's the second copy, which I got at the Honor Commission thrift store back on July 18th, 2013. This tape was sealed. I forgot to say this. See the future of musical comedy today. This one's in a slip case, and it's in nice condition. It's got a print date written in invisible ink from April 15th, 2003. So it's the same. I did not know that it would be the same print date written in invisible ink. Next, we have 2 2003 Everland Entertainment VHSs of VeggieTales, The Ballad of Little Joe. This is the first copy which I got from the Ortizes back on January 11th, 2012, after school. Yeah, it's the spine profile of Little Joe, the top, the other spine, back, and it says Sunday morning value, Saturday morning fun. Also, there's a silly song Belly Button. This all-new song is featuring the harmonic talents of the next great boy band, Boys in the Sink. It's a tape, it's an ink label, it's a green tape. It's got a print date written in invisible ink from July 17th, 2003. Second copy, which I got after church on July 7th, 2013. Does claim we have a different print date written in invisible ink. I don't see it. Probably July 11th, 2003. I'm guessing. And here's the 2003 Warner Brothers Vhs, which I got this tape at the Holland Rescue Mission thrift store in Holland, Michigan, back on June 18th, 2014. It's the spine character for Little Joe, the top, the other spine in the back. It's got all the same information. It's a tape with an ink label. It's got a print date from September 6th, 2003. And next up we have is the 2004 Everland Entertainment VHS of VeggieTales and Easter Carol, which I got this tape after church on July 7th, 2013, featuring Rebecca St. James as the voice of hope. Here's the spine, the back, and it says Sunday morning value, Saturday morning fun. Yep. It's a tape, an ink label, it's a white tape. Print date would be probably invisible ink, January 10th, 2004. Yep. And now here is the 2004 Warner Brothers VHS copy, which I got from the Vhs back on January 28th, 2012. It's a spine, back, same information. Wait, this tape's got an ink label. This one's a green tape. This one was printed on January 24th, 2004. See how many tapes I have left. I have to show in this part. Here. I think this may be the last tape I show in this part. This is a 2004. It's a 2005 Sony Wonder reprint VHS VeggieTales Needs to Carol. This one came in a slipcase. It's rare. I got this tape at the Holland Rescue Mission thrift store in Holland, Michigan back on February 8th, 2014. Spine. It's the top. The other spine. Back. It's got the same information on there. Oh yeah. It's got a sticker label. It's a green tape. There's no print date on the bottom. I think there may be a print date up here. Probably January 11th, 2006. No, I have to go now. See you in part 2. So peace out.